As the cost to rent an apartment in Ottawa continues to rise, new data shows just how unaffordable the rental market has become. A report out today shows renters in the capital need to earn more than double the minimum wage just to afford a one-bedroom apartment. CTV's Dyson joins us with more detail on this. Dylan.
Patricia, if you're working 40 hours a week, it is said you need to be making at least $39 an hour to comfortably afford an apartment here in Ottawa.
Protect tenants now!
Residents of Rideau Rockcliffe in Ottawa's East End protesting rent-evictions in their neighborhood.
I looked for a one-bedroom at least. It's about $1,500. I have 2 kids. I'm a single parent. What am I supposed to do?
Natasha Girard is worried that if an N13 notice for renovation eviction shows up at her door, she'll have no place to go.
It's very stressful. It gives me a lot of anxiety because who can afford something like what we pay anymore? We can't. And for me, paying this is already, with all the bills that I pay, it costs about $1,500. So that's already one of my paychecks.
A new report by the Canadian Centre for Policy Alternatives shows rent prices in Ottawa continue to rise.
When the cost of your housing has gone up so much, it basically turns out you need to work almost 2 full-time minimum wage jobs just to afford a one-bedroom apartment.
The report finds the average asking rent for a vacant one-bedroom apartment in Ottawa this year is just over $2,000, and the monthly cost of a 2-bedroom is nearly $2,500.
Spending more than 30% of your income on housing puts you in an unaffordable situation.
That would mean tenants in Ottawa would need to make an average hourly wage of $39 for a one-bedroom and $48 for a 2-bedroom. Ontario's current minimum wage is $17.20 an hour. Girard's neighbor already handed an N13 eviction notice.
I think it's impossible to find a new place because even on 2 wages, we were still having problems at $1,200. So $2,000 is, forget it. There's no way. We'd never be able to eat.
Vancouver and Toronto are the most expensive cities in Canada to rent a one-bedroom with an hourly wage of $46 an hour and $42 an hour needed, respectfully.
What we really need is full rent control, and we need vacancy control, because that's what will happen in any renoviction, here and anywhere else.
Scott not even bothering looking for a new place to rent.
The plan right now is that my parents are both in their 70s, so it's kind of a trade-off where they're going to help us now, and then whenever they get a little bit older, we're going to help them out when they need it.
Cheaper rental options can be found across the river in Gatineau, with a one-bedroom apartment there requiring just $29 an hour to comfortably afford that rent.